All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome everyone here to the State of Synth. My name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fox.
I cannot do that sing-songy, not sing-songy. I don't know what it is about that. I gotta sing it.
What are you talking about? You've got the radio voice, dude.
I guess.
I'm the one with the lisp, with the nasal lisp.
I don't know.
Wait, I'm gonna do my best radio voice.
There you go. That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, that's...
Welcome to the show, The State of Synth. We are the place that plays the best in synthwave music, and that's what we do.
Right. We are the best show on Night Ride.
The best show on Night Ride at 9 o'clock.
Anywhere else, you know what? Forever Synth is gone.
That's right. We slid up into the fifth slot. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And Andy Last, I don't know. Beyond Synth, never heard of him.
Yeah, I never heard of him either. I don't know.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is great. We have another great show for you in store. We have another great guest, and I hope you guys are ready for some good synthwave music. We got some great selections that we chose for you. In fact, we are so chocked full of tracks that we're gonna get ready to dive into it. But before we do we want to make a quick shout out to anybody, Mr. Neon Fox?
Oh Lord, yeah. So So if you're listening to us, YouTube or the IRC, just say something, say hi. We'll call you out. We've got in our IRC, we've got Destarian. I think he listens to our show Night Ride FM 26 hours a day.
He's a lifer.
And he's also a Patreon. So
yeah, very nice.
We've got Mr. 3. We've got Karen Zoe Lee. I can't believe she's got energy after her show. She was 2 hours and 20 minutes earlier today.
A long one.
Bless her soul. Fate and Bait is in the IRC, as well as, Dennis, you're in there.
I am, indeed, I think.
And our guest is in there, Geovoc. We'll be talking to him a little bit. Yeah, we'll be talking to him 2 songs from now.
Very good.
And our mate from Perth, Australia, who just got his KZL shirt.
Yeah.
Craig Packman.
Everyone looks great in a KZL shirt.
Oh, damn, yeah. Sure. Man, bless Strike Eagle for getting a State of Synth shirt, too.
I know. He is really great. He got a Neon Fox shirt, he got a KZL, and a State of Synth. So
now, he doesn't have the Night Ride shirt you have.
It's true. I don't think anybody does.
Dude. Man, talk to Z, man. Hook everyone up.
We're gonna crowdfund it because we're cheap.
Although I have that original Night Ride shirt, the kind of soccer jersey one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We have a couple iterations of our brand. I think we're pretty good with the one we have now. I like the motorcycle girl. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's something not a lot of people are doing, and we gotta be a little different. Yeah, a little bit. Anyway, so let's play a song. Let's play a nice, easy, awesome track from my main man, the Mr. Ray Gun Hero. Do we have anything written for this? I don't even know.
Oh my god, yeah. So, Mr. Ray Gun just dropped a new album, EP, on April 13th.
Yeah.
And it's called Skyline. And you, Dennis, have picked this track. It's called Make Me Human by Ray Gun Hero, right here on Night Ride FM.
To be human. human.
Implant complete.
All right, once again, that was Ray Gun Hero with Make Me Human. Yeah, that was an epic, long song.
Yeah, but hey, Ray Gun Hero, he cranks out epic music all the time.
Yeah, he does. He does. I love the dude. And we love you guys. And we want to thank you for tuning in live to hear the show. And we want to, I guess, give you a couple more shout outs. We got a couple people slid in the door. Jules, who do we got?
Yes, sir. We've got Trevor Applegate over in YouTube.
Hey.
And Mr. Some Lover, who's can't wait for the Remember Wales track that we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing that, I don't know, what
soon.
That's going to be, I think that's going to be like our 5th song with Geovoc. Yeah.
We will signal you when it's time.
Yeah, of course. And Xe's TV over in YouTube.
Nice.
I hope I pronounced that right.
Very good.
And our buddy, my rad bro, Joe Loke,
Yeah. Joe
on
Loke.
location. Yeah, he's in the IRC.
Thank you so much for tuning in on the show.
Yeah.
Always fun to hear it live. You can always hear it on the archive. We're all over all the podcasts and Spotify and all that good stuff.
Thanks to you, Dennis.
Yeah, it's not too hard. Trust
Labor
me.
of love.
Yes, and speaking of labors of love, we have a top story. Actually, we have no top story, but
You done killed off all our reporters.
So here's the deal: Vosto is still missing. Synthbot has been shut down. Kitty's in jail, and I don't know. I'm afraid we're just gonna have to pick a topic and talk about it because. Sunset Radio FM is stealing all our top stories anyway, so we're going to talk amongst ourselves and just be cool because, you can't compete sometimes. You just got to sort of...
So you tweeted out a really good topic.
Yeah.
We need to talk about action figures.
Yes, indeed. So what we're going to do is we're going to introduce our topic, and then we're going to play a track, and then, we're going to bring our guest on and we'll talk about the topic. And of course, we'll be asking him all about his music and all that. It's going to be a good time, so stick around. But yeah, we want to let you know. In fact, just today, I checked out the old Twitter because that's what us old people do. We don't go on Instagram because we don't know how to work it.
Hey, Instagram ain't so bad. It's TikTok that's bad.
It's TikTok. I can't watch that. I can't do it, man. I just can't do it.
Bunch of 12-year-olds dancing in underwear to... crap.
It's brutal. It's really brutal. But we saw Fox Puppy. He was talking about his Transformer collection, and he has a very, very specific Transformer collection. He has a Cliff Jumper Transformer collection, and I thought that was pretty wicked. So, I figured let's talk about some cool collections that we might have. They could be action figures or otherwise. So out there in the chats, if you have a cool collection, let us know in the IRC, and I will tell you that I don't know. I have a couple collections, but they're not really anything serious, really. I collect shot glasses, which is weird. I
used to do that.
That's kind of not really synthwave related, but it's party related.
If they have palm trees on them, that's it.
It is true. Actually, I picked up a Thrill Killer shot glass when I went to see him play live, so that was fun.
Oh,
yeah, and I toasted
Speaking
him.
Of which,
all the time.
Megatronics, the other half or the other collab with Power Rob, they just announced that they're gonna have these like plushy wrestling action figures at the Magic Sword Dance with the Dead concert in Baltimore.
Yeah, that's amazing.
God damn.
And Jules, I know you have some synthwave action figure collectibles.
Yeah,
what do you have?
right.
You have do you have the Robert Parker yet?
So no, he doesn't. There isn't. So I've got my Daft Punk action figures, but that's not really synthwave. But I do have Starfarer and Wave Shaper.
Nice.
And unfortunately, I ordered the Carbon Killer one, but
it didn't come.
Yeah, French mail. It got lost or something. How well?
Yeah, I don't know. They should just send another one out. I mean, it's you.
Yeah.
You're like synthwave's #1 fan.
But I mean, every artist should make we need a Geovoc action figure.
We do. And we're going to ask him about that when we bring him on. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and drop a next track here. This is a little tune by Summer Towns. UK artist Summer Towns has submitted a juicy track for us. The self-titled album Summer Towns. This is Inside Here, right here on Night Ride FM. Enjoy.
Would lay down and face the stars. searching what's in your heart. Play out your dreams in my mind. Nothing's as it seems, as you'll find. Take your chances, they hard to find. Play out your dreams in my mind. The dreamer you are, wrapped up and safe from harm. Face down, you fall apart. Keep searching what's in your heart. The words left unsaid, played out inside your head. In silence, you're torn apart. Still searching what's in your heart. Play out your dreams in my mind. Nothing's as it seems, as you'll find. Take your chances, they hard to find. Play out your dreams in my mind.
And once again, that was Summer Towns with Inside. Yeah, I like that
Oh my
tune.
God, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what? If anybody was lucky enough to like tune into Karin's show earlier today, you would have heard it. Awesome track.
Yeah.
Night Ride is lucky to get that kind of submission.
It's good stuff. Yeah, we in fact did get a submission from them, and we're probably going to end up throwing that on the radio because that is a banger, banger, banger. All right. So how are we doing here? We're ready to put our very special guest on the air so we can chat it up.
Damn right.
All right. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Geovoc. What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mr. Voc.
Hey, how you doing, man? Everything good?
I'm doing. Yep. I can't complain. Doing well.
Nice.
You're calling us all the way from the farthest reaches of Tennessee, aren't you?
Oh yeah, very far away. In a town called Nashville.
Nice.
I've
Nashville
heard of
is
that.
great. I heard they have a little bit of music over there. They do the music thing a little bit.
Yeah, it does have the name Music City. So
Does it?
Yeah, there is a bit here. Yeah.
Nice. It's kind of like the Seattle of Nashville, the Seattle of Tennessee. I don't know.
The Seattle of Nashville. Yep. Yeah.
That made no sense, but I'm glad you understood it because the minute it left my mouth, it just stopped making sense. I'm glad you can grab
Yeah.
something from it and have something make sense. Anyway, so yeah, it's great Music City, and they do a lot of I guess it's a mix, right? It's not only country; they do a lot of different things other than country.
Yeah.
Let me
Yep.
point out there are a bunch of synthwave artists in Tennessee at least. I don't know about Nashville, right? But you've got your sister as a werewolf is down there.
Yeah.
You got Skywolf, Makeup and Vanity Set.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. There's an artist called Altered Carbon.
Yep. Northern Lights.
Well, yeah.
Throw them
Oh,
out
the
there.
Alphabet Zero is down there as well.
Look at that.
Jeepers. Yeah, some OGs of synth.
Yeah. Some very good
Dang.
stuff. How long have you been in Tennessee?
I've been living here for about a year and a half now.
Okay. So I guess you were telling me that you were on the East Coast in
Yes.
Maryland before that?
Yes, in Maryland, just north of Baltimore.
Nice. So you're making your way around slowly but surely, I guess. What's next?
Yeah,
California,
yeah.
I guess, right?
Yep, yeah, and then I'll have the U.S. covered, and then maybe
Yeah.
go international.
Global domination of synthwave.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for.
Yes, sir.
This is great. Now, for anybody that's not heard your music, I mean, it's great. You're mainly, I don't want to say you're mainly a vocalist, but, you know, when you hear you sing, you're
God,
you're
yeah.
outstanding. I mean, you're just fantastic. I know you do a lot of vocals for other tracks and other artists and everything like that. I know you have some stuff that you've been releasing on your own as well. So, of course, you're obviously more than just a singer. You're a writer, a producer, and the whole ball of wax. But, yeah, how does it feel to be so talented? Is it a good feeling?
You
I
bastard.
wouldn't know. No. Well, I appreciate it. For me, it's always weird because people do often see me as a vocalist, but I see myself more as just actually an instrumentalist and a songwriter.
I see.
But I got into singing because I could never find anyone to sing for me, which ended up being a good thing and something I'm glad that happened. But
Wow. You're like, I guess I'll have to sing this track, and then like you sound phenomenal, and you're just like, I gotta sing
it didn't
another
start that
one.
way. It was a lot of work. But thankfully, a lot of people like it, and I've been blessed to sing on a lot of others' tracks, and that's generally the top collaboration opportunity I get. So that's really awesome.
Well, by the way, Mr. Voc, Mr. Some Lover, I called him out on the YouTube chats. He's like, "Hey, Geo, do you know him? You have a rabid
not.
fan." All right, well,
Wow.
say hi, Mr. Some Lover.
Mr. Some Lover, hello back. I appreciate you.
I think, yeah, you got a lot of fans, I think, that listen to this show, and I love the stuff that you collaborate with. I love the stuff that you put out on your own as well. And one of my favorite tracks is a track that we're going to play in a little bit. It's one of your newer ones. It's called Back Now, which is just phenomenal. We'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that.
Yeah, the
But-
Remember Wales track.
Yeah. Now, I guess we'll dial it back a little bit, go back a little bit, and find out this whole scene, the music, the synthwave thing. Where did it all come from? What was your
when
origin story?
Yeah, I want to know when you first put your hands to an instrument or a keyboard or something.
Okay. Well, I've been writing music since I was 5, so I am 23. So that is, a couple of centuries or so. No, it's been a while, but originally it was just like melodies and lyrics, and then when I was about 5 or 6, I started playing piano, and then when I was 10, I started playing guitar and bass, and then when I was 15, I started producing and actually recording, and then I've done a lot of audio engineering work and studying of that since then, and then just always trying to learn and grow and my ability and everything. So that was
Can I ask, like, audio engineering? Because you can get lost in the weeds when you focus on engineering, right? So how do you transition from the mentality of wanting to pick apart sounds to actually composing something?
That's very hard for me. I think because my greatest passion is songwriting. Generally, that will take the lead, but I also desire for like really good quality, so that's when the engineering side comes in. But I also understand how sometimes even not the best quality can serve the song and the aesthetic as well, whatever you're trying to communicate. So generally I focus more on the song rather than the sound design, I guess, but I can fall into that rabbit hole very easily.
Very, very good. And one of the things, too, that was kind of burning me up as well, and I actually found the answer. I went and I Googled it.
Your name.
The name, I think, is fascinating. I think it's really cool. Now, your name, Geovoc, actually comes from geometry and vocabulary classes?
And
When I was in 10th grade, I had to do homework, and at that time I was listening to a lot of EDM, and so on like Sirius XM and those radio stations, they would always the radio announcers would be super like intense and like Voc sessions and stuff like that.
Right.
And I was like, that's what it sounds like, Geovoc.
Dennis, like the way Dennis talks.
Exclusive.
And but what I find a lot in songwriting in general is that it actually meant something. Like sometimes I'll write lyrics and then I'm like, wait a minute, that actually means like 3 different things. But for me with Geovoc, I was like, Geo stands for world and Voc is short for vocabulary language, so the world language, which is music.
Wow. I love that. I really love that. I mean, it just kind of says it all in a very poetic way. Music for the world, for us all to enjoy. And
right.
Man, that's just great. Now, you did a great track, which we're going to play, and I would love if you just wanted to kind of set it up. How did you get in touch with Shadowrunner? And you did the remix here for the Change the World track, I guess?
So Shadowrunner, first he found me first because when the Midnight did their remix contest back in 2020, right at the beginning of everything, I was fortunate to be one of the winners, and he found me through that. And then we started talking, and then now we talk pretty regularly. And I asked him if he'd be down to remix one of my tracks, and he was, thankfully, and I love the way he took it in his own way, and I'm a really big fan of his music, so even him saying yes was like really awesome.
Yeah, Shadowrunner, I just got his vinyl 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's
mine's in Maryland waiting for me.
Oh no. Is that your old address?
Yeah, at my parents' home before I moved.
Oh wow! So you gotta go.
You know what? So
drive
what I
all the way,
suggest you do, you need to fly back up there.
You do.
Yeah.
And go check out the Megatronics Dance with the Dead Magic Sword concert.
There you
pick
go.
up your vinyl and then head back home.
And that's a win-win. They call that a win-win-win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Triple winning.
The triple winnie, absolutely. So this is great. I love this track. So this is the Shadowrunner remix of your track, Change the World. And yeah, let's go ahead and just give it a spin right here. You are listening to Night Ride FM, and here it is. And once again, that was Change the World, the Shadow Runner remix by Geovoc. Yes.
Ah, yes. Beautiful.
That is good stuff. I love it. I love your voice. I just love all the collaborations that you do. And of course, your music as well. I think it's great to be a songwriter. It's got to be just a wonderful thing to be able to express yourself through something like that. And you could tell through your music that you definitely have that songwriter bug in you. You know, you could just tell by the arrangements of the chorus and the lyrics and the way that the song is built. It's a very traditional songwriting talent that, you know, you have, and I think it's amazing. So I dig it, man. I dig it. And
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Some of the collabs, though. Let's talk about a few of the collabs that kind of caught our eyes here. I know Jules wrote a couple things down. I first started hearing you. You did a collaboration with my buddy Yoru, which is one of my favorite tracks on Yoru's album. Just really, really good. And it's called To Find My Own. And I think that's with Max Parker.
Yes. That's with Ultra Boss. That's that one.
Yes. Okay. I can't write notes either. And I have Shimmer in parentheses. I don't know who wrote that. Jules, did you write that?
That was Max Parker. That's who that was.
Oh, gotcha. Very
Switched
good.
them.
the little switcheroo there. But yeah,
Yep.
So how did you hook up with a dude from Malaysia? I guess it's a global world, I guess, right?
Yeah, that was totally just a chance thing. So I was in one of the many Facebook synthwave groups, and I was just that would have been like December, I think, 2019. And I just kind of posted like, hey, if anyone's looking for vocals, I'm open to do collabs. And he reached out to me, and then
nice.
just since then, we've kept in touch, and we may or may not have 2 other new songs coming this year.
Hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Dropping
nudge,
all the deets.
So we've just kept in touch since then. He kind of took a break from music last year, but I know he's trying to get back into it this year. But he's been very kind, and it's really awesome just how it just works with the fact that he is in Malaysia and I'm here in Nashville, and that we can still keep in touch and be friends and collaborate on music.
You know what? I gotta tell you, if he was in like Europe, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, that's rough.
See, over in Malaysia, they're almost like 12 hours ahead. So daytime, nighttime, it kind of matches up. If it was Europe, like those poor Europeans who might be listening to us right now, it's like 3 a.m.
Yes. Shout out to all the people in the UK listening to our show right now. That's fantastic.
Okay, you know what? Thanks for the segue.
Yeah.
I gotta throw some shout outs to some of the people who are in our chats. We've got Danforth Broccoli Reinhold. Dennis, I think you know him, right?
That's got to be Rex.
Lord Reinhold. Now, so it's 3 a.m. for him? 2 a.m.
I think that's Rex. I just think that's Rex Balls.
Oh, is it?
I think that's his alter ego. Yeah.
Okay. And we've got Night Razor, aka Justin. Kidding, it's Jason. We've got Howls in the YouTube. We've got Dark Synth artist Coffin Dragger has joined us. He was in earlier with Karn's show, and he's back. Awesome. We've also got Nathaniel Aberdeen over in the YouTube.
Thank you.
And Lord Tuts is here. We're missing Hannah.
Yes, we are.
I guess he's single tonight.
Yeah. Where you at, Hannah? She checks out. I don't know what's wrong with her. She just goes to bed early
it's
now.
It's because you haven't done it. You haven't done a Dennis and
we have to.
Dennis and Hannah do a thing.
We owe Lord Pigger. We owe him a show.
Yeah, you go.
So we're gonna work it out.
Finally, one last shout out to Sea Green Eyed Girl over in the IRC chats.
Oh, very nice. Cool name.
Thanks for tuning in.
Right,
back to our amazing guest.
Back to the show.
Hello.
So more collabs. You did a remix for Bunny X.
Oh my god. the new album.
Did.
Who didn't do a remix for that album? That's what. I
Well,
wanna know at
apparently,
this point.
only the good people did a remix because it's a finite number of people.
It is true. It is true. But I feel like there's a lot of great. I mean, just System Glitch did a remix for that, and the Wilds. Can I call them the Wilds?
Ricky Wild with Kim Wilde doing vocals.
Yeah, that's wild.
Okay, so how did you manage that?
Well, actually, for a short while last year, I was signed to Aztec, and that's, while on there, I just did the 2 collabs with Max Parker, but I'd actually met him through System Glitch, and Ariel reached out to me from Aztec and asked about that remix, and I only did it in like 2 days because the timeline came up and I was moving, finishing school, and I just had a lot going on, and so it got pushed back, and then they reached out to me. It was like, hey, we're the due date is like in a week.
Oh wow!
You were like no problem.
Yeah, I was like, I could do that. So I couldn't get to it for a couple days, but yeah, I was blessed to be a part of that and get that done in the time frame
That's
that
amazing.
needed.
Very good. So
Oh my god.
you're a remix in full, and you worked with System Glitch, of course, and Van Durand, our good buddies.
You've been mastered by Van Durand. You've been remixed by System Glitch.
Yeah,
and
that's pretty
of course,
wicked.
Yes.
Shadowrunner.
All the boys of summer.
How do you make these connections?
A lot have been just word of mouth, honestly. Like Bobby sorry, I'm so used to calling him by their
Bobby
Glitch.
knows-
I call it
Bobby knows everyone. He really does.
Booby. Yeah,
Booby.
Mr. Glitch introduced me to Max and Van, and then Chris introduced me to Jacket and the Last Years, and Yawu I had known before. There's just so many. OM53 is another group that is based in Jersey. That
they're that Christian synthwave.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Their music is pretty awesome.
It is. They're very good.
Yep, and they're very good friends of mine, and another group from Jersey called Analog Beach, and just a lot has been word of mouth, honestly, and I've been fortunate. I don't know how much I'm allowed to share about certain groups or whatever, but we got.
You can share anything you want.
Yeah,
I
you can
know,
share
any
we can
detail.
Dennis will, if we hear otherwise, Dennis will edit something.
We'll bleep it out.
Okay.
We'll edit it out because we could
Yeah.
totally do that during.
Oh my god, I just
show.
discovered Analog
Exclusive.
Beach. Thank you for this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, you got it.
Follow.
It's a little more indie, a little more pop rock, but it's still 80s
Nice.
in there. But what was I saying? It's just been there's the Hush Hush Boys of Summer that has been thrown around, and that has been where a lot has come from. Our cult. No, just kidding. No, I've been fortunate to meet a lot of great and talented acts, and that they take an interest in me too, and want to be my friend as well. And actually, it's cool too because it's not just online. This year, I'm supposed to actually meet a few in person, so that's exciting too.
We were going to ask about
God,
that.
you
Live
jealous.
singing, maybe?
I'm so jealous.
Possibly?
Yes,
Nice.
I will. Yeah, I'll be seeing Mr. Glitch next month, actually.
Wait,
very
where?
good.
Like down in Daytona?
No, he's actually may or may not be here in Nashville for a few days.
Get
That
the,
bastard.
get
I'm
the
gonna be
wheels
in Fort-
going. The music
I'm gonna
wheels.
be in Fort Myers next month,
Nice.
and of course he's gonna be in Nashville.
That's
Well,
it.
it should only be a few days, so depending when you're there,
I'll be like, hey,
should
dude.
find time.
Well, very good.
And
Who else? Who else?
In September, I'm gonna see Max Parker, Shadowrunner, and hopefully Gray Stars.
Yes.
From A Dollar Underwater, Justin.
$1 Underwater.
Yeah, that is the plan. Max is visiting over from Wales, and I was like, well, I don't plan to make it to Wales anytime soon, so I'm gonna go over to LA.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous. Okay,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
actually last Friday I got to hang out with Taurus 1984, Alistair.
Yeah, this guy.
Mhm.
This
Yeah,
guy.
so he's visiting Toronto from Wales. He's hanging out with
Hanging out with
David
everybody.
Phoenix. But LA, so Mr. Voc, when you go to LA, make sure you get a selfie with Elevate the Sky.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
like
I'm gonna
my
try
dream.
to.
that's what everyone
Scott is
does. It's like a
Very,
touristy
very
thing.
busy. And so
Just tell him we sent you. Just
Yeah.
tell him we sent you, and whole,
we'll hunt him down.
we'll welcome you with open arms. That's
We'll
what he does.
we'll make him hunt you down.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah,
Oh,
put
yeah.
a price on hunting me down.
Yes.
Wanted Geovoc, dead or alive.
Yeah. Emphasis on alive.
Yes.
Better alive than dead, because you know
Yeah.
you can't sing when you're dead. I guess, right? We like
Yeah.
your singing, so
No.
I don't know.
Produce.
It's a lot harder.
Wow, we're really turning this like really dark. This is really getting dark. So why don't we play a song,
Yeah, let's do it.
uplift our spirits, and yeah, I had a segue or some sort of like play on words. We were talking about life and death, and this song is called "Canvas of Life." Terrible segue, but whatever, it still works.
No, it's okay. So you know what? I just got to do a quick shout out because we got a listener on YouTube all the way from Spain, Kazan. So hey man, thank you for
Thank
staying
you
awake.
so much.
Thank
Wow,
you for tuning in.
that's incredible.
And we got another YouTube regular in there, El Duderino.
Hey, El Duderino.
Shout out.
Shout
All right,
out.
Mr. Voc, Canvas of Life.
Yes.
Give us a little blurb about this song.
What's it about?
Well, it's actually I was trying to write a song about kind of my life so far, and so it was kind of just me honing back to some of my favorite memories or experiences, mostly in Maryland. And another thing too was just there aren't many songs written about Maryland, so I was like, you know what? Why don't I do that? So it was just a little personal track, and it's actually one of my favorite songs. So.
Very good.
Awesome. I'm glad we picked it.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and give this track a play right here. Once again, this is Canvas of Life by Geovoc right here on Night Ride FM. Enjoy.
Right, it's going good.
I'm thankful for my memories. Forest Hill to the Chesapeake. They made me who I came to be. Even those trips to Village Green. Like a brush to a painting, I will write my story on the canvas of this life's short story. Like a brush to a painting, I will write my story on the canvas of this life's short story. Standing in the rain at North Point, as the waves crash along the pier.
All right, once again, that was Canvas of Life by Geovoc. And yes,
Damn.
it is going well, Jules.
Yeah, Mr. Voc, that was your vocals, right?
Yes, sir.
Because the comments in the IRC chat are just
I love
awesome.
them. I really have a short list of male vocalists, which is what I was saying before we came back on the air. And it's a very short list. It's like Pat DeMeo, it's Charlie Simpson from Gunship, who I guess is not even with Gunship anymore, so I guess he's out.
Yeah,
and
you
Geovoc.
got to mention. Well, you also got to mention like Ollie Ride, the Freddie Mercury of synthwave.
I like his vocals, yes. And I'll throw Von Kaiser out there too.
Now.
I do. His songwriting, I think he's probably. I'd have to say.
It's not really. He's.
Ollie Ride is the full package. He is the best songwriter in synthwave, I think. That's. I will put that out there.
Next to Geovoc, yeah.
Next to.
Nah,
I mean,
he's incredible.
Hey, I call it as I see it, but of course, Ollie Ride is just an enigma, you know. But yeah, it's really tough to do male vocals. It really is. What's that, Jules?
I mean, yeah. Well, okay. I just want to do a quick shout out into the IRC. Bending Grid has joined us.
Hey.
And I guess Lord Tuts reached out to Hannah Baird.
Drag her out of bed.
There you go.
Drag her butt out of bed. Tell her to listen to the show like she's supposed to. Okay.
But yeah, no. I mean, yeah, having production chops and some vocal chops.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good mix.
Appreciate it.
And
Appreciate it.
so we're done buttering you up. We're going to talk about some stuff now. We are talking about tonight's topic is cool collections, man. Let's talk about some cool collections because
figures.
I used to collect Transformers. I sold all my Transformers. I was really upset. I didn't have a lot of them because I didn't have a lot of money. Do you know those Transformers? They were not cheap back in the day.
Dude, I used to go to like this cheap discount store and buy GoBots, or actually they weren't even labeled GoBots because I couldn't afford like the official Transformers.
Yeah, me too.
So I get like the no-name Chinese Transformers, which were GoBots.
GoBots.
But eventually I started buying Transformers, but I was a stupid idiot. I bust the packaging open, cut out that little, the stats card with the infrared.
Yeah.
Like that, I just cut that out, so I have no intact boxes left of my Transformers.
Yeah,
I just got like bits and pieces.
Well, you were a kid back then, so it's one of them things where.
I mean, one thing parents should teach their kids is don't destroy the packaging of your toy, and don't play with it. Just look at it. Stick it on the shelf.
In fact,
and you'll be rich.
This is another important debate. Now, I think this is even better to have this debate than it is to even talk about the actual collections. Do you think it is better to collect all the toys, or is it better to just play with all the toys and just enjoy yourselves? What do you do? Do you collect? Do you play with them? Do you collect them? Do you put them on a shelf? I guess as adults, we have adult collections, but as a kid, I really can't blame any kids for tearing open the toys. I used to take the Transformers. They had like the little hologram. I would take the hologram.
Don't remind me, man.
And I would put it on the GoBots.
Oh my God, I'd be rich. Have you gone on to eBay lately?
It's crazy. It's really insane. And I don't know. I don't know how they get the prices that they do. Like, I just like paying what I paid for them back in the day, which my mom bought them for me, and it was great. So I had Mask. I don't know if you ever heard of Mask, but Mask was really dope. So you had cars and trucks that transformed into like battle tanks and stuff like that, which was wicked.
Yeah,
you had like humans that were driving.
Cartoon downloaded.
Yes. And I had, of course, Transformers, and I didn't get Voltron because, again, I didn't have the money, but the Voltron was freaking off the hook. Like, you get the whole set, you put them together. Like, there was, like, no way. I think if anyone remembers how much Transformers and the Voltron was back in the day, let me know, because I feel like it was expensive, right?
Dude, I just like whacked my head full. You got me excited there. The Voltron. Okay, so I've got both Voltrons in the original packaging, and I'm looking at them right now from my desk. I gotta take a photo and post it on Twitter.
Oh my God, yes.
So I got the 5 lions, the
Right.
original Japanese die-cast metal.
Oh,
It shoots shit into your
man.
kid's eyes type thing.
Love it.
And I got the 15 ship one, or 15 vehicles. Original in box.
I don't even know that existed. What is that? It's a
Yeah, there was like
15
the yeah, like the what do they call those Japanese giant robots? They were kind of like, there was a name for it. Like the English term is giant robos, but the Japanese had a term for it.
I don't
Like
know.
Dairugger or something. I don't
Something like that. All right, so,
know. So, Mr. Voc,
yes.
we were talking with you behind the scenes before the show started. Not necessarily action figures, but you collect game systems.
Yes, consoles and games a bit, and then vintage music equipment.
All right, what do you got? What do you got? You got to have some good stuff, right?
Console-wise or equipment-wise?
Console. We'll talk about the synthwave too, but you know.
Okay. Yeah. Of course, I have a NES.
Yeah.
A lot of what's cool with a lot of it is I've gotten a lot like super cheap or just given to me without asking, kind of thing. So like
The NES is great.
I got for $50, and it came with like 40 games.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and that included, like, of course, the classic, like, Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3, and Duck Hunt, and all those. And it was, this family's just like, yeah, we were gonna throw it away, and I was like, well, I'll take it.
What?
Yeah, and
Really?
oh, what else? Oh gosh. I mean, like, I have some for more, I guess, my generation of like the GameCube and.
Oh yeah, that's
dude,
fine too.
yeah,
You know.
GameCube was except for the
GameCube was great.
weird ass CD format it used. The
Yeah.
GameCube
Yeah.
was brilliant.
Yeah.
I ended
Yeah,
up
and of
marrying
course-
into consoles. I don't know why, but I married
Yeah,
into half of my consoles, which was a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
I had a.
Yeah, Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I ended up getting like 3 different consoles, like a SNES, and I got I can't remember. The GameCube. I married into that because you
Okay.
marry in and then you get their consoles and you're like, I'll take that, yoink, and then you got it. That's a secret for those that get married. Marry them for their consoles.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I have most Nintendo consoles except for the SNES and the N64. I just
Ooh,
and
so,
yeah.
Mr. Vogue, did I tell you that I collect consoles? And
You did not.
I spent too much money on eBay getting all consoles from the day I was a child. Because, you know,
Wow.
as you go through life, right, you get a console, you play with something, you lose it. And then when you get older, you're like, oh man, I want that back. So I have every console except for the PS5 and the new Xbox One X.
Because no one
Okay,
can get it.
yeah.
Because no one has them. But I have every console before that in its original packaging, filling up my den right now on the shelves. So,
great.
yeah, I've got the NES. I've got the deluxe kit with the, what was it, Robbie the Robot?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
stupid
yeah.
little robot. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the
And
gyroscopes.
I got the SNES, and I've got all the, anybody remember the Atari Jaguar? That was their last
Yes.
huzzah
The name,
before
yeah.
they went bankrupt.
That was wicked.
Yeah, I got it all in box,
Oh,
and it's
snap.
just sitting there taking up space. And let me tell you, it brings all the ladies.
You guys.
Guess I'm gonna have to make a trip up to Toronto.
There you go. Oh man, yeah, selfie with Geovoc.
We're gonna have a console party at Jules's house.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk a little bit more about some synthwaves because we have another track to play by you, and I would love to talk about real quick. I would like to know the secret to your magic. What doll do you use? Because we just ask everyone, and that's just one of the questions we ask.
We keep a database like
We
this artist,
do.
this
We,
dog.
we don't stalk at all.
I use Audacity. No, no, I use Logic Pro. I've been using Logic for about 7 years, but I'm comfortable enough to run Pro Tools.
Nice. Write that down, Jules.
Got it.
All
Noted.
right.
And,
And-
I've got his birthday. I've got his address.
Yes.
Oh, snap.
Next of kin. We're good.
Yeah.
We're all set. All right, one more question here. We want to talk about this next track that we're going to play that I absolutely adore this track. It is Back Now with Remember Wales. How did you get in touch with those guys and about the song? It's a very interesting song, and it's
Beautiful.
it's so damn beautiful. It really is. And it's got this, it's kind of like an ethereal type of melody that's very untraditional, and I don't know a whole lot about, I don't know if it's the time signature to it or if it's just got a really unique melody, but it's one of them songs you listen to that is so distinct that it feels like a classic, but in the same regard, it's like a song like you never heard. Like it's a completely original. Like, you know, sometimes you listen to a song, you're like, all right, that's just a retake of the Midnight whatever, Shadow Boxer or whatever track, the Midnight. they have songs, I can't remember them, but you know, you say that's something, but this one you listen to, it sounds like a complete classic. It sounds like just totally original, unique melody that I've never heard before. So I want to dig into it.
Okay.
Rip it apart.
So yeah, get into it. Tell us how this happened. Also, tell me where the hell Remember Wales is from, because I've been following these guys for a year. Like when this song came out,
Yes.
I've had a couple of tracks from them, and they kind of slipped out of my mind. And then I saw this new track, and I was like, hey, this Remember Wales, that rings a bell. And sure enough, I'm following them on Bandcamp and everything. Where are they from?
They're from Canada. I'm trying to remember where in Canada. Let me see. From Halifax and Toronto, actually.
East Coast and bastards, and they haven't reached out to me.
Tirana.
Oh, snap. Yeah. So, Riley and Spencer, the guys, they're very busy. Spencer, I think, is like full-time, does something like biochemistry or something
easy,
science related.
Yeah, something easy. Yeah.
Yeah, something easy like that. So he's very busy, and he does the music in the group and generally, and then Riley is the vocalist and melody writer and lyricist. And originally how I found them, ironically, was I have my top synthwave playlist that is on daily playlist. That's one of my places that I have it, and they had sent their song Maybe, I guess that would have been like 2.5, 3 years ago, and I really loved the song, and I asked if I could remix it. So I did, and then we just started talking, and originally we actually talked about the song Back Now plus another song that's hopefully coming out later this year with them. We talked about it like 2+ years ago. But life just got busy, and it just kind of got put on the back burner for a bit.
Something called COVID hit.
Yeah, that
and
thing.
just life. And originally for this one, so I had an idea that I submitted to them, and then they had an idea they submitted to me, and we kind of did like that. And this song was their idea they submitted to me, and then I reworked it a lot, and but the lyrics and melody were there, and I kind of approached it like I would a remix in a way. And me and my other friend Dan from Analog Beach that I mentioned earlier, he mixed the track, and he did background vocals with me on that track. And so I ended up doing like the guitars and a lot of the synths, and they had the kind of framework and layout of it. And then I took care of getting like the details of the artwork, mixing, mastering.
Okay, hang on.
Yep.
Whoa. So you're skilled with a DAW, you can sing, guitars, art.
I've done some of my artwork. Yes, not not this one.
Now all you gotta do.
Remind me how old you are.
I am 23.
Jesus.
Now, tell me you
Dennis,
can play Super
Dennis,
Mario like nobody's business.
My life has been
It's
wasted.
over. I know.
God.
You're like, I'm a Super Mario speedrunner too, and I'm just like, forget it. I give up on life. That's it. I'm done.
I haven't gotten there yet. One day. One day.
Speaking of speedrunning, I have started to get into this new thing where I watched all these different speedruns, and I was watching a Zelda speedruns are ridiculous. The way they exploit these glitches, and it's all math. They're like, there's a half a pixel here and a half a pixel there, and you have to do it on the third frame of it's a 60 frames per second. You got to do it on the third frame. I'm just like, what the? They're like going over and over like the math and like this divided by this and the pixel because of the shift and the bit shift, and I'm like, this is like, how do these people figure it out? It's incredible. And it just blows my mind, the fact that they can just like glitch through the game. I think it's like, it reminds me of like the Matrix or something like that, which
It's like a system glitch.
it's just like,
Oh,
there it is.
But
We'll be here all week. Thank you.
Le Bobby, where are you?
Bobby.
We love Bobby. In fact, I gotta call him. He called me last night. I gotta call him back. I was too drunk on tequila. So that's my life. That's my other life. Anyway, let's get back to some music. No one wants to hear about my problems, and we're gonna go ahead and give this a track a play. I don't know why I just said it like an Italian. Give this track a play. Yeah? This is back an hour.
The Jersey coming out. No.
There you go.
I guess. I don't even know what it is. This is Back Now with Remember Wales right here on Night Rider FM. Enjoy.
Sunshine from the fall, escalating every wall. Life was just one season long, and I remember every song. If I had those if I had those days back now. If I had those days, if I had those days back now. Like on water, there were signs that we were turning with the tide. In the current we would ride, but we were drifting out of sight. It was the strangest time, catching waves as they came in, entertaining every whim. This was summer in full swing, and I remember everything. If I had those if I had those days back now. If I had those if I had those days back now. If September ever dawned, we would freeze, but then we'd thaw. Like the ground we stand upon, we'd keep spinning on and on. I've never never been so wrong. I've never been so wrong. If I had those days, if I had those days back now, if I had those
And once again, that was Back Now featuring, remember where I said featuring, I guess it's featuring, also with, I don't know. It's your song, you know. Geovoc with
And
the Whales.
remember Wales.
Remember them.
Remember
Whales.
them.
Don't forget them.
Always remember.
Always
Yeah.
remember the Whales. Well, very good. That's a wonderful song. I love it. And like I said, I love
Incredible.
the unique melody. I think it's really cool. And it really takes you back, man. It's like, it's got that synthwave thing, man. It takes you
It's
back.
beautiful.
I feel like I'm floating on a cloud all the way back to like 1987.
Best description ever. I was on a cloud right then.
I'm I'm happy to hear that. I was honestly a little. I didn't know how the scene would be receptive to it or not, because I guess it felt obviously synthwave's inspired by the 80s, but it felt more 80s / dance pop, kind of like 1975 than synthwave. So I was kind of like, I don't know if people will love this or they'll kind of be on the fence, or
You know
so-
what? Everybody complains about gatekeepers and everything, and there's that whole like trope of, is this synthwave or not? And then you got synthwave artists who are bitching about everything sounds the same and they want to move things forward. Like, okay, like roll your eyes. But
Yeah.
to me,
can't do
to
it
me,
both.
to me, synthwave is anything from 1975 to 1995 because of my age.
Yeah.
There's this 20-year period, like late 70s disco funk, you know, and then in the 80s and the early 90s, like the new jack and the metal, like the glam rock and everything. I don't care anything that tweaks something in my mind to remind me of those years.
Right.
It's synthwave.
That's it. Easy definition.
Simple.
Why do we need to fully define it?
I know.
Let's just make
Oh
it
my
a big
God!
blanket.
You don't have enough arpeggiated, gated pads in this
Yeah.
guitar.
gated
Are these
synthwave
synths
drums.
analog?
I know.
It's not analog.
Did you
It's not real.
sidechain that enough?
So good job for following your flow, your vibe, you know, putting it out there, and we dig it. So very good. So you know, we're once again chatting here with Geovoc, talking about synthwave and action figures, and you had to have some action figures, right? I guess. Did you do action figures back in the day?
Yeah, I did. I was big into Star Wars action figures.
Oh,
Damn, dude, those would be worth a pretty penny now.
Yeah, I have some from the 70s, but most I had were from the 90s, just because of my age. I still have them technically, but they're not in the box, so obviously
Yep.
the value is
that's
much
it.
less. But
Toss the box, and that's it.
yeah,
But I
Yeah,
think it's
though,
better
when I
to
got them-
just have them, personally.
yeah. For me, most of what I got didn't come with a box because I got a lot of hand-me-downs. So I'm actually cool with it. I can put the blame on them. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, a lot of what I grew up with was just kind of hand-me-down. So I think that's a good solution if you don't know if you should keep the box and just put it on the shelf or not. If you just get one that's used or one that's given to you, then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's like box or no box. I think, you know, it depends on how old you are. I think if you are under the age of if you're under the age of puberty, whatever that is, I say no box is fine. once I guess you start getting in your teens, then I don't know, you might find
Yeah,
more
keep
joy in the collecting aspect. But
Yeah.
I was ripping my boxes apart. I was breaking those
yeah.
Transformers out, and they were on secret missions to go get rid of the Decepticons. They were not
Yeah.
messing around, and I feel
Dude,
better
I-
because of it.
You know what? Like, when I was a kid, I used to take the vehicles. I used to buy GI Joe and all like the action
Oh,
figures
yeah.
and I'd take a welder or like one of those like heat guns, and I'd meld pieces from a transformer to my GI Joe.
You were
'cause
that
I was just
guy?
fucking around with shit. Right?
You were that guy?
Oh my god! As an
Yes.
eBay collector, sacrilege.
You modify your action
Man,
figures.
my GI Joe vehicles had like transformer arms on them, like melted on.
I didn't even know you could
Make
do
it
that.
your own mutants.
How did you do
Yeah.
that?
Dude, I mean, I'm like that kid in Toy Story, you know, the one who takes all the toys and
yeah,
just-
Yeah.
exactly. That is, Jules. We gotta have a talk, man.
It's okay. When I discovered consoles, I got better.
Started merging consoles.
Start,
Oh
yeah,
my
mashing together
Well,
with
you know what?
super glue.
That's been done to death already, so
Yeah.
I don't have to go there.
We know a few people that can really pimp out a console. In fact,
Yeah,
how are those
you want
guys
You want
doing?
a Sega Master System / NES / Dreamcast /
Retro Revolutions.
Yeah, there you go.
Shout out to those guys. Where the hell are they, man?
My God, yeah, they make wicked custom consoles. Oh, Dennis, I dropped the ball on that one.
Where's
Remember-
the State of Synth Sega Master System? Jules?
Yes. So
Jules?
I was working on a video, and then COVID hit, and I just
Jules?
went off the rails. I'm sorry.
Listen,
We're gonna have a State of Synth custom made.
to anybody listening
Sega
to the
Genesis.
show right now, I'm just going to put this out there. We had the opportunity to have Retro Revolutions do the State of Synth console, which was going to be a
All right.
Sega Master
Enough.
System. It was going
Rub it
to
in.
have a headphone jack. It was going to have the headphone jack. You would plug in the headphones, right?
And it would play
And
any
it would
console.
play Night Ride FM when you plug in the headphones. This was
All right, so
one of the requirements.
my apologies to Retro Revolutions. I was like, yeah, I can do the promo video for this, even though I was like a rookie at video editing, and I just fell off the rails.
Fell off the rails, Jules. I'm very upset.
Yeah,
You know what? The
indeed.
only thing that's going to cheer me up is
What?
a song by Cottage Cult. That's the only thing I think it can cheer me up after that horrible
So,
breakup.
do explain who Cottage Cult is.
So, Cottage Cult is a collab of a bunch of artists. It is Turbo Knight. It is Van Duran. It is System Glitch. We said his name a lot today. This is like, I feel like this is like System Glitch's show, but it's not. He's not the guest, but we talk about him a lot. Shout out to Bobby. We love you. Call Karen.
Uncle Bobby.
She wants you to call her.
Yeah.
And so it is also Neverman and a couple other people that I can't remember. I think Dimmy K does some
So
stuff.
there's Swedes,
Yeah, he's
there's
on it.
Greeks, there's
It's like a-
Finns, there's
it's like a
Americans,
super group.
there's-
It's, you know what it's
Jesus.
like? It's like Voltron, where you just
But wait,
mash all the the
Cottage
figures
Cult
together.
is not the Boys of Summer though, right? That's like kind of a side.
I guess so.
overlap?
I don't even know what I don't even know what we're talking
I
about.
don't know
with
how
that.
much I'm allowed to say, but
Oh. You
can
it's
say it
not,
all.
there are members that are in Boys of Summer that are Cottage Cult, but not everyone that's in Boys of Summer is Cottage Cult.
Well, it includes Dimmy K, because Dimmy K is in every collab he's in.
The
So.
Dimster.
Yeah, we don't-
he's-
Yep.
I mean, I don't even know who the Boys of Summer are, but I'm gonna say that there are some usual suspects.
yeah, I know it's Shadowrunner and the Glitch.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Secrets, your secrets are never held well when you're on
You know
the
what?
show.
Karen was saying she's gonna get like a Boys of Summer panel on her show,
Boys
which is gonna
of
just
Summer.
out everyone.
We're gonna out all of y'all. All right.
Yeah.
So while we're outing everyone and all the members of Cottage Cult, and I feel so bad if I forgot anybody in this collaboration because you guys are all amazing. we're just going to play the track, and 1,000 apologies to Turbo Knight because I should know my stuff better. This is Cottage Cult with Ethereal Plane. They just had a release. This is actually unreleased, but they had the entire album put out on the 80s, guys. So you can go check out the entire album, and then you can wait to purchase the entire album if you like to purchase it on Bandcamp, because
you can pre-order it.
Pre-order?
It comes out April 22nd.
Yeah, so just in a couple days, go get this album. It is dope. These guys are top of their game. They're all synthwave veterans. They're all fantastic. And here it is. This is Ethereal Plane by Cottage Cult.
Dennis, you forgot to say the titular track.
The titular track. That's a Karn thing. I can't say it because that's a Karn thing. But I'll say it. Titular track, Drink for me. And this is Ethereal Plane, Cottage Cult, right here on Night Ride FM. right, once again, that was Cottage Cult with Ethereal Plane. Lots of great artists, bunch of artists. Yeah,
Oh,
we got
too
them.
much talent. Too much talent in one place.
All the good stuff right there.
Oh,
And
by the way, speaking of talent,
yeah.
I gotta throw a shout out to I Am Jacket.
Hey!
Yeah, Jacket's in the house in the
Oh, buddy.
IRC. We've also been joined by Teeny Panini,
Teeny Panini.
Discord friend.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate that. And in the Discord, we have Thunder Porpoise, Mr. Porpoise, who just did a NP10 because he wanted to know when his song was played. We didn't play it yet. Not yet. Coming up.
Sorry.
You didn't miss it.
Yeah, we're making you wait on Porpoise.
Oh, God, that hurt.
God.
That hurt, man.
Dad jokes.
That hurt. Wow. All right.
Right,
so-
we are here with Mr. Geovoc, all the way from the farthest reaches of Tennessee.
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 Somebody needs to remake that song.
Yo.
That'd be fun.
All right, Mr. Voc, do it.
Uh,
A cover
okay.
of.
That would be. That wouldn't be synthwave though. I don't know.
Well, no,
They
you
came
could-
out in the 90s.
We can make it synthwave.
We can make
And
it.
you can make
synthwave.
anything
We can,
synthwave.
we can make it better.
Oh,
we can
wait.
rebuild it.
One last shout out. We got Cool Moe.
you build it.
Hey.
Yes.
If you build it, they will
If you
come.
build it, they will synth.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool Moe has joined us in the IRC chat.
All right, very good. Thank you very much. And speaking of chats, one way to chat with the Mr. Geovoc is how.
Oh,
That was a weird way of asking you for your socials.
I know. My socials are Geovoc_official, and that's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and obviously I'm on Bandcamp
oh yeah.
and yeah, I'm busy, but I try to get back to everyone.
And the SoundClouds and the
Yeah.
Spotify and the God. Like, does anybody listen to Deezer?
Apple Music.
Like I get
not
Tidal.
Really
I get.
in the U.S., I don't think.
Okay.
I think that they have like regions have different platforms that are more popular.
Oh, so what do you use for your distribution? Do you use DistroKid?
I do now, yes.
Okay.
Originally, I used CD Baby, and then I used one called Symphonic. That's kind of like now like a indie label in a way. Like you have to apply to join.
Oh.
But when I got in, it wasn't that way. But I still have access, and I still use them occasionally. But DistroKid is just super easy, especially with royalty splits and
Yeah.
stuff.
DistroKid, I love DistroKid. I mean,
Mhm.
I had the fortune. There was this Russian artist like 3 years ago that I found across on the New Retrowave Reddit, and I was telling him,
Okay.
like, man, you gotta like. He had a Bandcamp page. I'm like, you gotta put this on Spotify, and he didn't know how. And just through talking through artists, I'm like, wow, you can use something like DistroKid. And I guess from where he was, he couldn't get access to it, so he let me
no.
create an account for him on DistroKid. Gave me his WAV files, and let me like create his Bandcamp page, or his Spotify
goodness.
stuff.
Well, look at
Yeah.
that. Jules
was
is
like,
acting
so-
like a label.
Yeah, I was tempted when I found out like for an artist it's like $20 a year for
Mhm.
unlimited crap, but for like I don't know, what is it? It's like $60 to $100. You could be a label with like
Mhm.
25 artists. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yeah.
DistroKid's pretty damn easy.
All right, we're going
Yeah.
into the label business. If anyone
Yeah,
wants
they-
to be on the Dennis Jules label,
Yeah, State of Synth Records. Inc.
State of Synth Records. There it is.
Yet another.
We're gonna
Yeah.
make $1 million bucks.
I know, yet another.
Yeah.
Yet another project, yet another label. Very good.
Yes.
Welcome to Synthwave. So go check out Geovoc, get all his music, check him out.
I'm a paste Bandcamp because that's what matters.
That's right.
I appreciate it.
Into all the little chats here,
Get all the tunes and,
and then
collect
from
them
there,
all.
you can go to geovoc.com, which is like a link tree thing. Yeah, it is.
It's
awesome.
super easy. You can just click away and find.
Follow.
That's it. That's all you got to do. All right, so we have another great tune here. Now we have Mr. Thunder Porpoise, who is tuning in from the road, and we want to thank him for listening on the road, and thank you for not typing on the road, because that's dangerous. And
Yeah, he's from North Carolina, right?
he's from somewhere.
One of the Carolinas.
I want to say Northeast. I'm going to say Northeast U.S., but we'll throw that out there. He'll let us know. We're going to go ahead and play his track. This is a great tune. It's called Devil's Treadmill. Always a fun track, sounding name. And I'm trying to figure out where the porpoise pun is. I don't see the pun. Maybe he'll have the pun in the middle of the song. We'll find out. Let's all give it a listen and try to find the pun. Here it is. And once again, that was Devil's Treadmill by Thunder Porpoise. And he is from the North Carolina area. So very nice. We love it. Good stuff. And yeah, so we have some more information we'd like to give you guys. We're going to tell you a little bit more about some of the awesome album releases that are coming around this Friday and all around. We have releases, Bandcamp or otherwise. So I will kick things off on April 22nd. We have Luke Cash and Wave Shaper with Pixel Force. That is a single coming out.
Can't wait for that. Two titans of synth. Let's see. The next week, Occam's Laser is releasing yet another album. I think this is like his 10th or 11th. Called Phantasm. So if you like your dark synth, heavy, Occam's Laser's got you covered.
Good deal. And May 1st, we have Zach Vortex, Miami Squeeze 2. It's an album. And another album coming out on May 2nd. We have Isidore with Portals and Dimensions. So check that out.
Let's see. Also, May 6th, right after that, Watch Out for Snakes. Atlanta artist is dropping his new album called Disintegrate. So he's like sprinkling some singles every week.
Yeah.
In anticipation of this. But Wafts, man, he's the shizzles.
Yeah, he's good. Good stuff. We love it. And yeah, Karin played a track on her show a little earlier. So great stuff. We love it. And go check that out.
Okay, hang on. So I got a little segue here. Speaking of like upcoming music, Mr. Voc.
Yes.
Yes.
What you got, man?
Is there anything you can spill?
Where's
in
the
regards
deets?
to what you're working on?
We need the deets.
I got lots. The plan is still a song a month for this year at least. My album I'm planning to release this summer, and then I have a collab album with Max Parker that we're working on, as well as a collab EP with Mr. Shadowrunner, perhaps.
So you're not busy at all.
No, I need to get more, more work.
More collabs.
And a bunch of other singles and collabs sprinkled through. I think I have like 5 or 6 others, including one kind of major artist in the scene, so that's cool too.
Some major. Say no more.
Yeah. All right. We're very excited about that. Looking forward to it. And
it's you, Dennis, right?
It is me.
Yes. Yeah.
It is me.
Cat's out of the bag.
All right. So we got some more music coming up for you. We're going to go ahead and drop this next track. Indian artist Carlights has dropped 2 albums last week, Synth Dreams and Summer Cruise. We're going to play you this track from the former. This is From Miami by Carlights from the album Synth Dreams, right here on Night Ride FM. And once again, that was from Miami, from Car Lights. Cool tune.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it.
Car Lights is all the way from India.
Yeah.
So now, another Indian artist.
Yeah.
Like they're
Get a
cranking out
bunch.
some serious talent.
For sure, man. Everyone's representing all over the world. Just representing this wonderful.
Man, speaking of,
Yeah.
neither us nor Karin has managed to lock down Popcorn
Yeah,
Kid.
man. Popcorn King. What's up? What's up with that? I don't know. Popcorn. I called him Popcorn King. I'm just gonna leave it.
Popcorn.
I'm gonna leave it. Popcorn King.
Right.
I'm calling him that. He's now the Popcorn King. But yeah, we love Popcorn Kid. He is awesome. And be on our show, dude. Hit me up. Return the email, and we'll be cool. All right. Speaking of being cool, I heard all the cool people have birthdays, and we're going to shout you guys out for the people who have birthdays, because everyone's got them.
I just gotta say hello to Kit in the IRC.
Hey, Snugs Kit.
And apparently we called out Thunder Porpoise, who was over in the Discord, and he's jumped into the IRC as well.
Yes, bringing them to the yard. That's what we do. All right, let's start it off here.
All right, I don't want to know about Dennis's milkshake.
No, not at all. You start it off, and then I'll say the one after you. Say yours.
All right. So today, April 19th, we've got a birthday. Artist A Sign is celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday, and happy birthday to Trevor Something, who guaranteed will not be listening to this show on April 20th. Happy birthday to you.
Didn't he just do his last album?
He's not even
like Trevor Something. So first of all,
he's not real.
Trevor Something doesn't exist, but now Trevor Something is the new album is dead or something.
Yeah,
he's done.
He's
Which
not
sucks
even a person.
Man, I mean, I know he was begging to come on our show. We never got around to letting him on.
He just had to wait a little bit longer, and we would have had him on. But it's one of them things where, now he's at a synthwave or whatever.
All right. So Thursday, because today is Tuesday. Thursday, April 21st. Watch out for snakes. Atlanta artist, also one of the founders of Terminus Retro Wave.
Yeah.
Celebrating a birthday, so happy birthday to Matt Baum.
Happy birthday, April 22nd, Neon Asteroid.
Ooh, yes, we're getting Euro now.
Yeah, so happy birthday to you, Mr. or Mrs. Neon Asteroid. Mr. Yes.
I believe actually Neon Asteroid is paraplegic.
Okay.
And he produces literally with a pen in his mouth.
Nice. That's talent, man.
So for someone like me who loads up like a pirated copy of Ableton on my laptop,
right?
And I can't even make like 32 bars. You know how that makes me feel?
It makes you feel
like I feel like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, But hey, that's great, man. I love it. I love hearing stories like that.
Yeah, man.
So who else we got?
Lastly, April 24th, Skel1 is celebrating a birthday from France. And also Josh Money from the Fixed Neon crew.
Nice.
Josh Money, musician and vocalist.
Josh
He's amazing.
Money.
Yeah. So
all right.
Happy birthday to everyone. Mr. Voc, when's your birthday?
Yes. It was April 6th.
Oh, we just missed it.
Well, actually, no, I did.
Did we call him out?
So I've been lax on my tweets, but I think I had it in my list.
Yeah,
April 6th. Noted.
Disappoint me.
So happy belated.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Very good. Let's drop another track. What do you think, Mr. Jules?
Yes, we got to wrap this up. We got 3 more songs to play, so let's blast it.
All right, you want to set this one up?
Sure. UK artist Last Survivors dropped 2 new singles. So they kind of meld onto one EP. So from the EP, Staring at the Moon, we picked the other track on the EP, What It Could Have Been by Last Survivor, right here on Night Ride FM.
a little Last Survivor with What It Could Have Been. Good tune right there. All right. And we are going to move into some touring and event news because we need to get this show wrapped up.
Man, we've got Mr. Voc on so long.
Yeah, Mr. Voc he's going to get tired, as am I. So let's move on and get you some touring information. What do we got here, Mr. Jules? Actually, what do I got? Myself up here first. I'll let you know. A little ditty about Space Jams and SCC Tales from the Crypt 2 in Bristol, UK, with Dan Terminus, LeBrock, Aeronexus,
Contre-Attack, who is from the UK. Another one, like Lavenue, another one of those Brit artists that takes a French name.
Yeah.
But these guys are amazing.
Nice. And Dark Smoke Signal, we love that dude. And the Phantom Division, go check that out.
Awesome. And let's see, March 23rd, which is already passed, to May 15th. Right now, Dance with the Dead and Magic Sword are on their North American tour with Das Mortal. And let's see, I think the Baltimore concert is coming up with Megatronics opening for them. So, woof. And then they've just announced that on their West Coast tour, because West Coast parties are the thing, Droid Bishop is opening for them. So there you go, Thunder Porpoise.
Yep, good deal.
Need to fly out west, and then you get some Droid Bishop in your
He's
life.
The best. We love Droid. May 5th through May 10th, we have the Midnight in Europe, London, Glasgow, Dublin, and Brighton. They even, I think, opened up another block of U.S. dates as well. So
Yes, we'll get to that one.
very good. What else we got here?
Let's see. We've got May 7th in Denver, Colorado. We've mentioned this before. Starfarer's first show as a Coloradian, because he's moved from San Jose. Or was it San Jose. He was in San Jose. He moved up to Colorado, Denver. So he's going to be partying, doing a live set with DJ Tower.
Nice. All right.
Let's see
on
what
May
else.
7th,
Ooh, yeah, this one was a new addition. In Paris, May 7th, we got Wave Defender 4 featuring BMX Escape, Tommy 86, Dan Terminus, and Tillman.
Very, very good. Also, we want to let you know, too, that Street Cleaner and Watch Out for Snakes and Morris Black, yes. They are going on the Annihilator tour, floating all around the universe. Go see them. They are dope. We love them. And actually, you had that written down. I wasn't even reading.
Oh, my God.
I made that up on the spot. I'm like, I got to mention these guys.
Brilliant. May 12th to June 18th, man. The Annihilator tour.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome.
They are.
Let's see. June 4th. Some new additions here. Helsinki Sin City Festival 2022. So our favorite Finn friends are going to be the Finn friends are going to be hosting a new event in Helsinki, and it's going to feature once again Dan Terminus,
friends,
Tommy 86, and O Animo, and a special guest of the night, ZX SP Arena, who got the hell out of Mariupol, Ukraine, which was flattened.
Yeah.
She's staying with a friend in Germany, and look at her. She's going to be performing in Helsinki June 4th. So that makes me happy.
Yeah. The Finn friends.
The Finn friends.
Finn friends.
Also, June 4th, around the same time, if you're in Bristol, UK, Space Jams and Steel City Collective are also doing another show. It's with Wolf Club, Beckett, Iverson, Paradise Walk, FHE, Brandon, Young Empress, and once again, Wave Shaper.
Dude, we got too many dates here. This is crazy. We
blast through it, man. Let's go.
All right. New York City on June 10th. Diamond Field, Bunny X, Parlor Magic, and Power. Rob, go.
Yes. Speaking of which, by the way, I think Cara and Zoe Lee is going to have a panel with Diamond Field and Bunny X. Nice. I don't know. I can't confirm. But anyways, June 25th. If you're in the UK, Outland Sunset Cruise. So, hey, you get to float around on the Tropic Thames with Morgan Willis, FM Attack, Laura Dre, and The Last Concord.
Indeed. July 2nd, I can't do it
Retro
anymore.
Waiver.
Retro Waiver. Paris and Dan Terminus, Nightcrawler, Absolute Valentine, Wave Shaper, and Thomas
Brandon. Yeah, I think next week we're gonna play a track from Thomas Brandon.
Nice.
There was a new game on Steam or something called Run. It's like a pixel type game,
Okay.
and he did the soundtrack. And I need to reach out to him because he's from France. We need
Nice.
to play that tune.
Cool.
But have you noticed Wave Shaper and Dan Terminus are all over the place
Yeah.
this year?
They are. They're
So,
really.
anyways, we got to move on. August 18th to November 6th. If you don't know about it already, Carpenter Brute, the Leather Terror Tour is going on, the World Tour. And hey, they just announced that Sierra is going to be opening for Carpenter Brute everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
September 9th through the October 22nd, Dance with the Dead Europe Tour with special guest Daniel Deluxe.
Yeah.
Go see that
If
one.
anybody saw my post, you know what Dance with the Dead is bringing. They got a live drummer this tour.
Nice.
Finally, September 12th to October 14th, the Midnight is returning after a little Euro binge. They're returning to the U.S. For the Change Your Heart tour. So that's going to be in various places in the U.S. And I think it's because folks like Karin, they saw them in like November, December, but they didn't have that stadium rock song.
Right. They got to bring that.
You're right. So they got to bring it back to all those cities that missed it.
Yeah, that's it. All
There you
right. Go see your favorite show. Go see your favorite synthwave and tell them that the State of Synth told you to go because,
You know
it's
what?
always nice.
Head over to nightride.fm and check out the news. We've got a posting for synthwave events, which I try to keep updated.
Very good. All right. Spanish artist Max Thor has dropped a brand new single. I love this guy from the very first time I heard his cover, No Easy Way Out.
Ooh,
It is
yeah.
great. This is A Restless Fire by Max Thor here on Night Ride FM.
Every time I think it's over, something wakes inside. All these words I speak to no one but my troubled mind. I let it slip away. And now it's back again. A restless fire. I feel its heat inside my
And once again, that was Max Thor with A Restless Fire. Fire.
Beautiful vocals.
I love it. All right, so this is the part of the show, the end of the show, where we talk about stuff. Like our Patreon, patreon.com/NightRideFM. You can help support the station. You get a fancy little Discord badge if you go to Discord. And yeah, for a small contribution as little as $1 a month, you can support Night Ride FM. If you would like to support us directly, or Overlord Z, yes.
Yeah, our Overlord Z. You've got to pay.
you.
Got to pay for the bandwidth because we stream to YouTube. What? 20 channels? I don't
21
know.
gigawatts.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
88 miles per hour. There you go.
If you would like to support the State of Synth directly, the money goes right into Vosto's pockets. You can go to thestateofsynth.com and you click on the little button at the top right-hand corner that says Buy Us a Beer. You can buy us a beer. That's it. Nice and easy. So check that out. And you can always go to thestateofsynth.com to get all the show notes, all the information, all the songs we play, all the details, all the questions, and everything is just boiled down and watered down and right there, placed for your viewing pleasure. So
you get to see all the stuff we type in the background.
We type a lot of notes, and sometimes I read them.
Ooh. Oh, by the way, I got to... Thanks to all the listeners. I did some shout outs. We just got a last minute jump in. Alex Archer, Synthwave fan.
Hey.
And novelist has joined us in the YouTube.
Oh, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Better late than never. I guess we're going to play one more song, and then we're going to get back to our regular scheduled program, which is great. 24-hour Synthwave. You can't beat it. It's always good. And once again, we want to thank our very special guest, Geovoc. You got tons of stuff coming up, man. We're going to have you on the show again to play some stuff from your album when it drops. All that good stuff.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me on. I really enjoyed chatting and sharing everything.
It was our pleasure, our honor. It's so awesome to have you on, man.
Yeah, it was totally fun. And we're definitely going to have it again. We'd love to have you back anytime. And yeah, I think that's our show. Anything else left over, Jules?
I think we are going to play everyone out with this latest collaboration from UK artist Opus Science Collective, aka OSC, and Swedish artist Sonic Gap. This is Palm Tree Avenue. From all of us at Night Ride FM, have a great night.
Bye-bye.